Ben with Avatara, and in my previous video I showed you how to set up multi-factor authentication through the CC Connect mobile app, how to get logged into the Connect for Web portal, and then finally how to download the desktop version of Connect and log into your Avatara desktop officially. So today we're going to be diving into the dashboard in a little bit more detail, as well as the Connect for Web dashboard. So once you've got Avatara Connect installed, you'll enter in your email address and your password, and once you're logged in, you'll actually be dropped into the Connect dashboard after accepting a push notification on your phone. So 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to click on my desktop, launch my Avatara desktop as my work computer, and get to work. But there's a lot of other functionality built into the dashboard that we're going to talk about today. The first one is the ease of access to the chat with support button. You can always find that on the dashboard, or if you ever do have any trouble getting logged in, you also have a chat with support button on the actual login window. So anytime you guys have trouble getting logged in, definitely chat with support first thing, figure out what's going on. Or if you're ever having any issues with other applications, support's always willing to help out 24/7. The next thing you'll see is the online now ticker on the upper left hand side of your dashboard. It shows how many people are currently working in the office, how many people at my company are working remotely, and if I hit that little ellipses button, that'll actually show me who's working where. We've also integrated this with our collaboration suite, so if I ever wanted to send an invite to somebody to collaborate on an Office document, Word document, Excel spreadsheet, etc., I can do so from here. I can also invite them into my Avatara hosted meeting room, or if you're on our phone system, you can actually call their Avatara number. So that'll go to their soft phone if they've got that open, or their desk phone, however they actually have that set up. In the middle here, you'll actually see our current support metrics. So you'll see the current hold time, yesterday's average, last week's, and last month's. We really do try to keep that as low as possible, and so anytime our users are having any issues, we always encourage them to reach out directly. And then you'll actually have your past 4 support cases or orders that you're actually involved with, and you can actually click on that case ID, and that'll open up a link for actually looking into the notes of what actually happened with that support case. Over here on the left hand side, you also see the active rooms. So this is who at my company is currently in their meeting room. So if we just have an appointment for 10 o'clock to meet in Josh's meeting room, you'll see that he's already in there and he's hosting it, so I can actually click join and join that room automatically. If it's a private meeting, it'll say knock, and then the host will need to let you in. So you'll see who's hosting that room, who's the room belong to, and how many people are currently inside that meeting room. If you ever do want to open up your meeting room, you just click the meet button from that bottom collaboration suite there at the bottom of your dashboard, and that'll launch your actual Avatara video conferencing tool. So really handy, really intuitive, and so you can see that's launching there. And then you just click join now, and then you're actually in your meeting room. So other people at your company would then see you as being in your active room. Now, anytime you're actually wanting to send a calendar invite, you can actually copy this information in the lower left-hand corner, and you can actually copy that into an email, calendar invite, or actually into a signature, and then you can actually send that out as your calendar appointment for when people should join you in your meeting room. And then once they click that link, they'll actually join from a web browser, so good for external contacts. And of course, you can share out your screen from here as well. You just click that share screen button, pick which screen you actually want to share out, and then that'll actually be what's displayed for the other folks in your meeting room. And you can see it'll give you a notification whenever you're sharing that out. And that works whenever you hop into your meeting virtual desktop as well. So since I'm sharing out this screen, that's actually what's being shared out on my meeting room as well. So pretty easy to use, and of course it does float on top of your Avatar desktop. If you do want it to float behind, you can alter that from the desktop settings in the lower left hand corner. You can uncheck the make window always on top. Also, a lot of neat settings here for your desktop. My most frequently used is my use all monitors button. If I only want to show my Avatar desktop on one monitor, I can uncheck that, click apply, and the next time I launch my desktop, it'll only be displayed on one monitor. And then if I want to go back to using all three of the monitors that are at my desk, I would just close my Avatar desktop, open up the settings again, check use all monitors, click apply, and then the next time I launch my Avatar desktop, it'll use all of my monitors. Over here on the right hand side is the Ava Reboot Scheduler, so you can actually schedule a reboot directly from here of your Avatar desktop. If you're ever having any performance issues or anything like that, or it has been a while since you've rebooted your desktop, it's good to have that right there for you. And then if you want to cancel that reboot, you can do so from there. And then if you put your phone number in there, in that blank space for the phone number for Ava, she'll actually reach out proactively and text you directly every 7 days about a reboot. So if you ever don't want to think about it and just want to get the best performance out of your Avatar desktop, I highly recommend throwing in your information in there. You can So that's the main features of the Kinect desktop dashboard. You also still have access to your soft phone here. If you're on Avatar's phone system, you can launch that just by clicking your phone, and then you can search through your contacts by just entering in the name, and you can dial out from there. Or of course you can click on manual dial, enter in the phone number, and then call that out. Of course you'll need a headset or speakers and a microphone to actually use the audio for that phone, but it's really handy if you ever want to call from your work number using your soft phone. So for instance, I have Avatar Connect installed on my laptop. I can take that home, still make those phone calls using my work number directly from my laptop. You also have access to the Avatar's chat by just clicking that chat button from here, but usually I work in my desktop whenever I'm using chat, so I have that open all the time in my desktop. And then of course the files button is so if you ever want to use your vault folders and collaborate on a document straight from your dashboard, you can do so from here. All of the file paths from your vault folders and your legacy folders will follow you even down to your files button on your dashboard. So that's the desktop dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and actually launch my virtual desktop, which I have minimized down here at the bottom of the tray, and just go ahead and click on that because I actually have the Connect for Web dashboard up here as well. So much of the same functionality is mirrored between the desktop Connect dashboard and the Connect for Web dashboard. The collaboration suite is integrated down here at the bottom. You can see the online now ticker still there, the support hold times, my previous cases, the Ava Reboot, and then one feature that is not included on the Desktop Connect is the desktop uptime. So you can see it's been a while since I've rebooted my Avatar desktop, so it might be a good idea if I do start to feel any lag or anything like that. Might be a good idea to schedule a reboot with Ava directly from there. So we'll go ahead and schedule it straight from here. I think I'll probably be done working by about 8 o'clock tonight. So we'll go ahead and put it in for 8:30 p.m. And then once you click submit, you'll get a success message that's been successfully scheduled, and Ava will take care of that for me. So other than the desktop dashboard here, of course, we have some different features in the upper right hand corner, including for Connect for Web, including the link to download Connect either for that Mac or the PC version, which I walked through in the last video. So if you ever do get a new laptop, new PC, and you want to install Connect on it to actually get your access to your work computer, you log into Connect www.avatarplatform.com, and you can download Connect directly from there. You can also access your security information from Connect for Web, so you'll need to enter in your current avatar password, and then you can actually change your password by entering in a new password and confirming it. You can reset your security question and your PIN in case you ever forget your password and you need to reset it yourself, or you can also drop the MFA device. So if I ever get a new phone, I can log into Connect for Web, drop my current MFA device, have CC Connect app installed on my new phone, log in there, and it'll register that new phone for your MFA device. So all users have access to that security information tab, as well as downloading Connect, and of course chatting with support straight from here. Our orders coordinators will also have access to the admin center, which I'll cover in my next video, but that is it for the tour of the Connect dashboard. And if you ever do have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out to support at 888-943-5605. Thanks.